I should mention this. I screwed this up last time, and I promised myself that I was not going to screw it up again. Based on like the times that we live in, or what, maybe it's just my lifestyle or whatever. I don't get on these shows very often. I don't get into any kind of situation where I'm actually talking and I'm not my own editor very often. And I'm perfectly aware that it's just a muscle that you build up over time, and you always get better at it over time. And I'm just perpetually out of practice because I just don't do this. So I actually secretly have a very strong desire to not only be on these shows all the time, but probably to be the host. And that desire is creeping up more and more and more and more and more over the years, and it's killing me. I have to do it, and yet I'm so badly out of practice. So what happens when you jump into these things and you haven't done it in a while? It's a huge mind fuck in the first several moments. So regardless of whether or not I answer the question you just asked, which I think I will, but I can't skip the part where I talk about how big of a mind fuck it is to be where I am right now. The last time I did this, I forgot. I didn't get a chance to really explain that. So therefore, the entire, like, where I actually was at and where I was pretending to be at just continued to diverge. And the whole thing got weirder and weirder. But I figured the sooner I mentioned the mind fuck, that I'm basically tripping right now. But as soon as I mentioned how badly I'm tripping right now, probably the sooner things will actually start to make sense.
Trust me, I totally understand.
For all of us.
It's good to lay it.
And you've been there because you do this, and you can recall what it might have been like on your first show or first couple of shows.
Bill, I started in September of 2020, I think.
You just lost the bet.
What'd you say? Oh, did I do it? Oh, did I say?
It's okay.
I think it's a New York thing.
I'm going to keep score.
How many times I say your name in the middle of a sentence? You know what? Write it down. If I was like a quicker editor, I could put like a tag on that, but I'm too lazy to do that.
There's nothing actually wrong with it until you think about it, and then never mind.
Well, I was gonna say I started the show in September of 2020, and I had absolutely no experience. Like I had made like YouTube videos here and there, but like I'd never any experience really talking to someone on camera and having it, hopefully be entertaining, which is why this is live, because my theory when I started it was just force myself to do it, and I can't go back and fix it because then there'll be people who will know.
Of course.
And it's like a muscle that you have to work out. But to be fully honest, I stress the entire, like the week before I'm okay, and then it hits like 1 p.m. if it's an 8 o'clock show, and I'm stressed, like, because every time the cameras come on, I'm like, I don't know if I know how to do this anymore, which I think is a normal reaction for anyone who does stuff like this. But it gets a little better every time, but it has never been perfect. So trust me, don't feel awkward at all, because I know it's been a little while for you.
Yeah, and then of course, we've been, not only people that host shows are on camera, but just people that have normal conversations in a way are doing set design. So you wonder if how likely is it actually that they happen to have their bookshelf directly behind the camera.